Bitcoin today, down just a little bit. You look at this chart and you basically say, okay, no big deal. True, I agree, because as long as it's holding 92,000 here, it really doesn't matter what it does, right? It could be up a little, it could be down a little. It doesn't change the fact that this is technical support and this is technical resistance. What I am concerned about...
Bitcoin Zella stands out with its simplicity and clarity. We've crafted an experience that anyone can dive into, whether you're a crypto expert or just a new to the crypto world. Now guess who keeps his eye on us? The author of best-selling book Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki. And we want to take this opportunity and thank all the people who trusted us, and we read every comment. And the best part, it's free. Subscribing now means you will get all new information for free. Don't just follow the trends, stay ahead of them. Subscribe to Bitcoin Zella today and enjoy the new edge. Gareth Soloway, the dynamic crypto expert and smart investment strategist, unpacks digital currency trends, market opportunities, and financial tactics. Watch his expert analysis to discover new opportunities. Join us now.
Solana here are starting to break sharply lower. Here was an upsloping parallel. It has broken that, getting close to support, but this is a nasty drop from almost 300 back to 160 today is a nasty fall. And a lot of the altcoins looking very, very similar to this. And so, again, what is this telling us? When altcoins fall, okay, this is key. When altcoins fall, it's an indicator of risk off. Now, the risk off starts with the highest risk assets out there, which arguably would be the altcoins. They then sometimes can spread to Bitcoin, which would be the next high risk. Then they spread to the small caps, the mid caps, and eventually the mega caps if risk off starts to trickle through. So again, I'm not saying that that's exactly what's going on, but it is on my radar to keep an eye on the altcoins, and then does it spread to Bitcoin? And then if it spreads to Bitcoin, it could very well spread to the stock market. Just watch it. It's like a virus, right? It's a virus of risk off in the marketplace. So something, again, I'm watching closely. Oil today, not much going here. Again, nothing to say.
Bitcoin appears to be on the verge of a rebound as stablecoin issuers inject a hefty dose of liquidity into the market. Following recent lows and sustained consolidation below $100,000 for 14 consecutive days, Bitcoin dipped to $93,000 before staging a quick recovery. Growing liquidity may be a sign that investors are preparing to buy the dip, even as fading enthusiasm over Donald Trump's proposed national Bitcoin reserve and persistent macroeconomic headwinds continue to weigh on sentiment. Recent on-chain activity has highlighted a significant injection of stablecoins, with Tether and Circle leading the charge. In the past 24 hours alone, $1.25 billion in USDT and USTC has flowed into the market. Tether issued $1 billion in USDT on the Tron network just hours ago, contributing to a total of $61.7 billion issued on that platform. Meanwhile, Circle minted $250 million in USDC on the Solana network in the last 2 days, bringing its cumulative issuance on Solana to $2.25 billion since February began. This continuous stream of stablecoin minting suggests rising demand, hinting that investors may be positioning themselves to seize opportunities or protect their assets amid uncertainty. Meanwhile, Bitcoin miners have sold over 2,000 BTC in the past week, a development that some analysts believe could foreshadow further market corrections. With Bitcoin currently trading at around $95,697 and whale activity remaining subdued, the coming days will be crucial in determining whether this liquidity injection sparks a robust price rebound or signals prolonged market caution. Investors remain alert and hopeful.
Dow down decently on the day, down about 228 points. NASDAQ, again, fractionally lower, 46 points, again, less than 0.25%. S&P, same thing, down about 0.25%. And in fact, since this screen came up, we've seen the markets floating back towards the flat line, even more so. Oil today, fractionally positive. We have gold up nicely, rebounding, but is not going to close above the doji candle high. To me, that still takes a small negative bias on the chart based on probability. And then Bitcoin just continuing to languish here, still above the 92,000 support, but not great performance. Considering the stock market, the S&P is right around the all-time highs. We're not seeing Bitcoin get a bid. And I did talk about this morning in the game plan. The markets for crypto are looking for their next catalyst. There was so much hype from November through the inauguration in January with Trump's win and his favorability towards crypto. Now the crypto markets are saying, okay, well, where's our next catalyst coming from? And that's why I think you're seeing this kind of lackluster price action in crypto, and altcoins, honestly, are falling out of bed. I saw Solana today was taking a nice dump. All right, let's take a look at a couple charts here. So this is the S&P, and the S&P is now fractionally positive on the day. So again, we are creeping up. Now on a technical basis, it looks like we might confirm above that key high. So again, you can see here was your former high right here, going back to December, right? Then we had a break above, but never confirmed, came back below, a pierce, a close above, no close above with confirmation on Friday. Today it looks like, assuming we stay here, that we might confirm. Now, if that happens, it keeps the bias at a neutral to positive bias for the S&P 500. Now, I have to say, some of the charts in tech that I'm going to show you in just a second are telling me tech could start to get weak here, even if the S&P and let's say oil stocks or other stocks like that keep the S&P up. Some of the tech stocks definitely not looking so healthy. All right, so what we'll do is we'll go back to the charts. I want to show you quickly the NASDAQ chart here. So if we flip over to the charts, look at the NASDAQ today. This is the NASDAQ 100, opens right at double top, and then pulls back. But again, the float late in the day, if we flip over to the intraday, look at this little bid that the markets are getting in the final couple minutes, a little buy the dip kind of rally into the close, almost as if they're making sure that the S&P will confirm a potential breakout here to keep the bulls loving and lapping up shares into the institutional money that is unloading. All right, so again, nice little move there. Looks like the QQQ is going to end the day fractionally positive, up about 95 cents currently. Now, this is a chart that I got to point out to you. So this is NVIDIA's chart. This morning in the game plan, and we'll walk over to the big board to go over this. So this morning in the game plan, I said to you guys, listen, there's a trade setup here, and the trade setup is to short the gap fill today on NVIDIA at the open, right? So at the open, here was your gap fill, and the reason why this is a major gap fill is that this was your close before the 17% drop in NVIDIA on that one particular Monday a few weeks ago or about a month ago. And so anytime you have a gap like that that's that big and a massive move, there's a bunch, and I talked about this morning in the game plan, there's a bunch of buyers that bought in here, and then they basically got caught with their pants down, right? I mean, massive flush, and they were like, like stunned, like deer in headlights, right? Like, oh my gosh. And so what ends up happening here on a psychological basis, you just had like a 25% rally on NVIDIA, and a lot of them are back to their break even now. And what happens is psychologically, investors, when they've been hammered like that, they just want to get the heck out. And so there's a lot of sellers from these days that are going to be dumping right into this, which creates that opportunity for us as day traders to take advantage of that. And that's why gap fills work, especially big gap fills. So what did I do in the Apex Live day trading room? We shorted right into this today, guys, right up here. And you can see the beautiful pullback on NVIDIA. Now, again, only a one-day pullback, but as a day trader, as a technical education piece, that is phenomenal, an exercise in showing why gaps work and understanding why gap fills can be used for trading levels. Now, do I know where NVIDIA will go tomorrow? Have no clue.
Michael Saylor, the executive chairman of Strategy, confirmed that the company did not buy any Bitcoin last week. On February 10, following a major rebranding, Strategy made its first BTC purchase by adding 7,633 Bitcoins to its portfolio. This purchase came after an impressive 12-week buying streak that had captured the attention of many in the crypto community. The sudden halt in buying raises questions about the company's next moves and suggests a moment of caution amid an evolving market. At present, Strategy holds a total of 478,740 BTC, acquired at an average price of $65,033 per Bitcoin. Even though the company has paused its Bitcoin purchases, the overall market remains active, with Bitcoin trading at around $96,231 according to CoinGecko data. Meanwhile, Strategy shares have remained flat in pre-market trading, despite a decline of more than 13% over the past month. Such developments indicate that even major institutional players are rethinking their strategies in the unpredictable world of digital currencies. This pause in Bitcoin buying may reflect a strategic recalibration, as the company takes time to assess shifting market conditions and carefully weigh its options. For investors and crypto enthusiasts alike, this change serves as a reminder of the volatile nature of the cryptocurrency market and the importance of informed, cautious decision-making. All eyes will be on strategy as it determines whether this is a temporary pause or a sign of a broader shift in its investment approach. Market watchers eagerly await the next strategic move from strategy closely. If you've been with us so far, a big thank you. Don't forget to subscribe for free to Bitcoin Zella for your daily news. The link is waiting below. That's all for today's crypto news. Stick around for more updates, insights, and analysis on cryptocurrencies. Share your thoughts in the comments, like this video, and subscribe for more exciting content.